Yep. One of those nights. As you can see. Brain will not shut up. I woke up at 3 a.m. It's now 4:30 in the a.m. I can't see myself getting back to sleep. Why? Well, I might now. I've got this out of my brain. AI, drones, robotics, all that. The video I made yesterday. The description, I think, is another whole video I want its own. The first and most basic question that should have been answered before asked. To be or not to be? That is the question. Shakespeare himself warned us with that most prime and simplistic question. It is the most important, yet primitive and basic of questions that a child can answer, yet a scientist finds way to avoid even asking, and a narcissist runs from. The answer is to be, of course. It is a conscientious affirmation of life being precious and with purpose. Scientists almost never ask this question. Their philosophical depth is shallow and can be measured without feeling. I think, therefore I am, is a shallow philosophy of consciousness, a term coined by French philosopher Rene Descartes, a philosophical lightweight with an obvious self-image of grandeur, or as we diagnose it today, a narcissistic personality disorder. These people are walking calculators. Their ethos is problem solving, with numbers and fixing things that aren't broken. Thinking but never feeling, incapable of seeing life through the lens of empathy, guilt or shame. They merely mimic emotion, but don't understand or comprehend it. The only thing that they ever do is chase goals of accomplishment in competition with one another. Scientists, politicians, police, corporate career grinders, etc. Quite often to a detrimental end state for those they do not consider as part of the equation. It is never their job to take accountability for the consequences they create for others. They just see it as another problem to solve and challenge to overcome. Clearly, we have the wrong people in charge at every level. Mankind asks why, from the Shakespearean perspective. They answer, why not, from the Rene Descartes objective. Why not isn't an answer, it's a question. And answering a question with, because I said, because I'm smarter than you, or why not, or think of the benefits without considering the consequences. That's how an atom bomb ended up dropped on Japan. That's how all the world's atrocities in all of our recorded history and unrecorded have come to pass. We keep allowing the wrong people to be in charge. We're not in control of ourselves. We are being controlled. By people who enslave us in a toxic relationship. The world's run by a bunch of narcissists. So how do you ever expect to have a good world when everyone who's in charge is in competition with each other and us? I'm in competition with no man except myself to try and be better tomorrow than I was yesterday. I think that's what most people want, isn't it? They just want to kick it on, get along, live life, Have 3 hots and a cot and a house and a home to live in with love, with a sense of purpose. From the Shakespearean perspective, not Rene Descartes' objective. Time we started to actually put people first and stop talking about it. I'll see a drone come anywhere near me, it's destroyed. I don't mean that as a threat. I mean that as a promise.